All right. Okay. How we doing?
Wagwan.
How we doing?
Wagwan.
Well, welcome. I got you. Welcome back.
He's guest 3, right?
Oh, is he?
Wait.
Guess something.
Yeah, he's guest 3.
Talk, Tristan, talk.
Hi, Adrian. Hi, Demetrius. This sounds really weird.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll turn it down there.
We got it.
Okay. You know, a little bit of technical difficulties to start, but it's all good either way. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, to AM Entertainers. We're back with another episode with a lovely guest. But before we do that,
We took a break because it was spring break.
it was spring break.
It was spring break. Can you hear me?
But so the host for today is myself, Adrian Alonso, with my co-host Demetrius, who is taking a little bit of a sabbatical at the moment. We're trying to get his mic in order. It says it's on, but
He'll be
he
back
can't
at the
hear
next-
himself.
He'll return at the next PLE.
Yeah. Just like The Rock.
Exactly.
But today we have the magnificent, the lovely, the electrifying, the amazing, the phenomenal, the spectacular Tryston.
Thank you.
Tristan, I don't know your last name, so say your last name.
Bellon.
Bellon.
Yes. Bellon. And you can't teach that. I mean, I guess technically you can't teach someone to spell, but semantics.
And, you know.
Hello. Hi, Hello.
This
Hey.
mic might also. Is this mic
I-
on?
That one.
No, that's off. Hello.
No, it's on.
Oh, it is on.
Hello.
Oh, because that's mic 3. Talk, Demi. Talking to that. No, that one.
Hello.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
There
We have the
you
mic switch.
Ding
Hello?
ding.
Okay,
There you go.
okay,
We
all right.
found the problem.
We found the issue, guys.
All right.
Yeah. We found the issue. We found the problem. Here we go.
Yo.
Okay.
All right, I can hear myself.
Much better now. Yeah, we just had the mic.
Daryl, is it good? Thumbs up, Daryl, if it's good. All right, thank you.
Yeah,
Daryl,
there we go.
you got the thumbs up from
Okay,
Daryl.
we're back.
All right, we're back now. Sorry
We're
for
back.
technical difficulties.
So once again,
Things happen, you know.
It
we're
happens,
We're
you know?
human. Stuff happen.
We're
you know?
students, you
We're
know, we're
students.
learning.
We're still learning.
But we roll with it.
But we roll with it.
We learn, and then
Exactly.
we keep
We're
going.
not gonna hate on our mistakes. We're
Certainly,
gonna grow from our
certainly.
mistakes
No.
and learn
Yes,
what
sir.
for next time.
So let's reintroduce our guest. now
Of
that
course,
Demetrius is here.
he's
all
a
right.
acting major.
He's an acting major.
He can sing a little bit.
A
What?
little bit.
He's been in musicals.
What?
He's a WWE fan.
What?
Stone Cold.
What?
316.
What?
The Rock.
What?
Jabroni.
What?
John Cena.
What?
Turning Heel.
What?
Daryl.
What?
Adrian.
What? Tristan!
I wanted to say what we usually say, but I don't know if we can say that on air.
No, we can't. If you think we can't, we can't.
If you think you can't, you
We
can't.
can't.
I was so close to saying it, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
No, the station manager just might get a little annoyed.
so I'm actually really excited that we have Tristan on today
Me
because
too. We've been talking about this.
yeah,
We've been talking
because
about this.
for me personally, I know you as an acting major and a wrestling fan,
Yeah.
like can understand
Why?
that like wrestling is also theater.
Yes.
If you
of
really think
course.
about it. And I'm so glad
course.
we got Tristan on today because he is also a
course.
acting major and a wrestling fan.
I
So
am
I
indeed.
wanted to know your opinion, Tristan, on this one thing first. How close do you think theater is to wrestling? Professional wrestling.
Oh, very close. Professional wrestling basically is a form of acting. Despite, it's a sport and it's acting, it is as in sports entertainment. Because not only do the wrestlers have to know the moves and be able to move in the ring, they have to be entertaining. They have to be likable. They have to be able to speak. They have to be able to act. And even in the ring, they have to be able to act hurt. I mean, they might at some points actually be hurt, but they also have to know how much is too hurt, what is not hurt enough. How am I selling this move well enough? And that takes acting skills and acting chops. That's why a lot of wrestlers become actors, like John Cena, The Rock,
Batista, Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Seth Rollins. Almost
5 apple
made him
juices,
What?
3 apple juices,
What?
8 apple juices.
What?
I'm not thirsty anymore.
There we go.
There we go.
But, bro, I agree. I agree so much because I just feel like, bro, I'd be watching and it's like, yo, like, this move didn't hurt that much. You know, they oversell. But it's like also like acting in general. You know, like you have to give the audience that sort of oomph to get them on their feet.
Exactly.
And that has to take some level of acting skill.
Oh, for sure.
Of course,
You know,
You don't just do that. You gotta learn.
most.
especially with the love scenes that they have. Well, not the love scenes. The couple scenes they have in WWE those are fake too.
I mean,
Yeah,
some of them are, and some of them
Some of them
aren't.
aren't. Like for a long time, I thought, what's the face? Edge and Lita were actually dating.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't.
Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But you know what I'm saying? For a long time, I thought they were actually dating, but they weren't. Oh,
We
and
good?
sometimes and you have to like be actually like trust this business to like put your to actually like have a storyline with your significant other.
Yeah.
Too. So it's like
This is
WWE is
very
really
true.
like, because I'm pretty sure Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso love each other, but in the ring, I hate you. Well, not anymore, but you know.
well, not anymore. They're
like,
like
in the
they're
ring,
cool
I hate
now.
you.
it's not limited to WWE either. It's
Yeah.
all of them.
They're chill now.
Exactly.
Like when I found out John Cena and Randy Orton loved each other, I was like, huh? What? They like each other?
They do. They are honestly the best of friends. People who are rivals turn out to sometimes be the bestest of friends. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Sometimes they actually hate each other.
And
Like Shawn Michaels and Bret
Shawn
Hart.
Michaels, Bret Hart,
They hate each other.
They hated.
They hated each
Could
other.
CM
not
Punk and Drew
stand-
McIntyre. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre,
Yeah.
bro. CM Punk and Seth Rollins.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins.
They have
You
big
think
beef.
they
have
generally
big
hate each
beef.
other like
Yes.
outside of the ring?
I
Yes.
think Drew and Punk actually get along. Seth and Punk, I don't know. I feel like they get along. They have to get along.
Who? Punk and Drew?
Punk and Drew.
No,
Yeah.
no, they don't get along. I could see the.
I could see them being.
I
friends.
see it in their eyes, and I can see it in their face that they just don't like each other.
I mean,
They
maybe
genuinely
Maybe
have
they don't.
actual beef. But like Tristan, from an actor's standpoint,
Yes.
right? Do you has there ever been a time where we're not trying to air out dirty laundry or anything, but I'm just asking from personal perspective, where you've had beef with someone, but you still had to act with them and act like you were just cool with them?
Yes. Yes.
How
I
did
have.
you manage that? How did you get past that?
I mean, I guess I just was like, well, I had to do it. I might not want to do it, but you got to do it because sometimes there's going to be people you're not going to want to work with. You're going to have to work with them, and it'll cause more of a problem if I say I don't want to work with them. So just buck up, do the thing, and when the thing's done, you don't have to worry about it.
Bro, you gotta remember we're acting majors, bro. We're good at this. I can be like, hey, bro, how you doing? Right with the moment we turn around.
Is
Exactly.
that what you'd be doing to me?
Nah, not you. But there's
That's-
definitely some
that's what it
people.
be doing to
There's
me.
definitely some people. I'm not gonna say their names, but there's definitely some people.
Yeah. No names.
Outside of Five Towns College. I love everyone at Five Towns College, but outside of Five Towns College. there's
Oh
some
yeah,
people.
there's some people. But yeah, it's just a matter of being an adult and knowing that you got to do what you got to do.
What you gonna do, brother? Sorry.
What you gonna do?
And it's
But yeah.
also like a thing, like you have to play your part. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I gotta be able to work with you. I gotta be able to work with you. I gotta be able to work with you because it's like I want to do this career like you want to do it, and then
Exactly.
yeah, bro.
And if you aren't someone that people want to work with, you're not gonna go far in the acting industry.
No, yeah.
One of the keys to being a successful actor is being likable, being someone people want to work with. That's how you get asked to come back on projects. How you get more people to want to work with you.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I feel like it also takes a certain level of professionalism too.
Oh,
You
for
know,
100%.
Because if you're not professional, I mean, then you can't work nowhere.
exactly,
You know, then
if you work with a bunch of children,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you work with people who just
Don't care.
don't care and are just well, I mean, even if you are at a certain level where you're just being rambunctious on set
For no
where you're
reason,
not
yeah.
being attentive or serious enough, like that reputation holds.
Exactly.
You know, and you may not get invited to set again, or you may not get invited to other listings again.
This is true.
You know, all because of one incident.
Mm-hmm.
know
Or if
what
you're
I
not
mean?
learning your line.
All right.
Exactly.
Was that a shot thrown, Tristan?
Wow.
It was a little bit of shot.
Was it a shot thrown?
gosh.
You wasn't learning your lines either, so
Here we go.
we're doing shots.
I had more to memorize than you did, sir.
It still don't matter. You ain't remember half of it. Bro, I was nervous, bro.
Here we
I'm not
go.
gonna lie, I was nervous.
Here
it was
we
like
go.
it was my breakthrough, you know what I'm saying?
You did good, boy. That was good.
I did a good boy.
I'm proud of you.
Good boy.
Thank you, bro.
Oh my god.
We wrestled on the floor.
Here we go. I'm scared. I'm a little
You
tired.
put him in
can't
the-
me
I
and
put him in
Demetrius in
the-
the same room for too long.
Exactly. I put him in the lock. I put him in that.
He put me in the hurt lock. He did indeed.
Ah.
Yeah. I was
I'm
gonna give
still a
him.
little scared though. I don't know what's gonna go down after this podcast.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna fight you, bro. Double
fight
team.
me. It's
Yeah.
gonna be y'all two
Double
having
team,
it
bro.
out.
We're gonna double
But
team.
so Tristan, tell me, how did you come about Five Towns? You being the major that you're in, like
My-
you.
My journey to 5 towns.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
Well, you know, as most do when they're about to graduate high school, they went college searching. I was looking for places. I knew I wanted to be an actor. I knew I wanted to study in New York because that's where a lot of the great actors have come from, is New York, and that's where a lot of the great programs are. I could have gone to LA. I didn't want to go to LA. It was a little far. I wanted to stay also somewhat close to home. It's like, all right, I can go to New York. I can learn from great teachers and people there. And so I was looking at acting schools. I almost went to UArts. Almost went to NYU.
Yeah.
I didn't get into NYU and I didn't get into UArts. I got into AMDA or SCAMDA. I didn't get into Rutgers. I really wanted to try to get into Rutgers. I did not get into Rutgers. And then after the fact, as I was looking, I was like, okay, 5 towns. So I put it on as like a backup school. And then I heard about Ithaca, and then my main focus was trying to get into Ithaca. But by the time I heard about Ithaca, I missed out on the opportunity to audition for Ithaca, so I couldn't go to Ithaca. And so the only schools that caught me back were 5 towns and AMDA. And like probably most theater students, I got Krasner called me. We had a like hour-long Zoom call. And so Krasner basically sold me on the school. And then
Krasner just knows what he's talking about. Krasner just I'm telling you, Krasner
Krasner just know how to do it.
Krasner know what
Dr.
he's
David
talking about.
Krasner is a genius, man.
He's a genius. He's a goat, bro. He knows what he's talking about. He
He
sold
is-
me. Moment
he is
I
a
walked
goat.
in, I was like, I'm here. This is where I belong.
He is a certified stud.
Certainly. I think.
And so yeah, then I took a visit here with my dad. A directing class, saw Pippin, and walked around the school and was like, yeah, this is where I want to be. And also this is one of the choices because I saw it was a smaller school, and I thought, well, if it's a smaller school, I'll get a little bit more one-on-one attention. I won't be just another number and like 1,000 other students. Like I can actually get attention from the professor. Like they'll know me more, like they'll know me and not just be like, oh, he's such and such number, yeah. But they'll actually know me. They'll understand what works for me, how I work, and that way they can actually help me improve versus seeing me once every week or once every 2 weeks.
Word. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel that because a lot of times in major universities and honestly bigger colleges, it's like you walk into a lecture and it's like 100 kids
Yeah.
for the class, like mad seats.
Mad
You
people.
can't get actual attention with the teachers. The good thing about going to some sort of smaller school is that like you email your teacher, respond right back.
Exactly.
It
That's
doesn't
the other
take
thing.
3 to 5 business days for them to respond.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
So, Tristan,
Yes.
so far at your tenure at 5 Towns, tell me about what your favorite role has been and why.
That's a tough one. I've had a lot of fun roles.
Harry the horse.
No, that was probably my favorite Victor role. Seeing and Harry the Horse. That was a lot of fun. Me and Victor have been on a lot of shows together.
Wait, what was your role? Was not Harry the horse?
No.
Don't tell me.
Big
I-
Julie.
Big Julie, yes. Big Julie.
Big Julie. That was a fun
Big
role. I
Julie.
enjoyed being Big Julie. That might be my best role. My funnest role at this college is being Big Julie.
Big Julie. Yeah,
And being
yeah.
able to shoot crap. Oh wait, I don't know if I can say that on the radio.
Crap is okay.
Okay, cool.
Just can't say
Oh, yeah.
the other words.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
yeah, Big Julie. The role I just did, Ronnie, was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing Ronnie, and
what show was that?
House of Beliefs.
I was in that.
I
It
know.
was a lot
I
of
just wanted him
fun.
to say it
Oh,
so the audience could know.
What else
Yeah.
have I done? I did. I played John in Cost of Living, which was okay. That was a interesting role because I played someone with cerebral palsy.
Don't touch me, bro.
What are you two?
No,
that's tough. Sorry.
Try to be funny over here.
Stop
Something
playing
just-
handsies over there.
Trying to be
We
funny
love
over
to play handsies over
What?
here.
But
Hey, don't lie to me. Chase.
probably Big Julie. I think that is.
But
my
what
favorite.
made the role so special for you?
I think the people in the cast and just the way I was able to play it, and like, yeah, a lot of it came down to the people I was playing it with and the cast of Guys and Dolls.
Yeah.
There's a lot of amazing people, and I had played the role in high school beforehand, but doing it
really?
again was a lot different. Being able to like actually move, become the character was a lot of fun, and I got my own musical interlude entrance, which is a dream come true, and it was awesome.
That was your first musical at 5 Towns.
No, my first musical at 5 Towns was Sister Act.
Oh, you're an acting major, right?
I am an acting major.
Okay.
But I take voice lessons, and I've taken some dance classes.
Okay, that's good, man.
How was that? How was your first? Tell me about
My first
how
show?
do you feel? How do you feel from your first show to now? What do you feel about you has changed?
Oh, so much has changed. I am a lot better performer for sure. I am a
Were you
lot more
nervous?
out of. I'm less nervous. I was somewhat nervous my first show here. Not a lot. I've done a lot of community theater and I've done a lot of theater in general. So a lot of my nerves have gone away. I've gotten used to be able to just do whatever I need to do, no matter who's in the audience or not. But it was very nerve-wracking, because college is a step up from even high school or community theater. It's like it's close to that professional level of, oh my God, it's almost what I want to actually doing in my life. So it was a little nerve-wracking for my first show when I did Sister Act. But after that, nerves have somewhat gone away, and I've improved marginally. I've gotten out of my shell a little bit more, definitely as an actor and a person. I've been able to like gel easier with the cast and be able to like, okay, this is who we are, yada yada, and have a lot of more fun being in the show versus just showing up to rehearsal, doing the thing, and then leaving. You know, I've been able to have fun with it, have fun with the cast, have fun with the people, experiment in my acting while in rehearsals, and just I've become a lot better actor. And from working with a lot of the talented directors that are here, like Krasner, KC, or even Mitchell, I've learned so much from all three of them.
I feel that. I want to know, like, what did it take you to get out of your shell? Like, what was that process sort of like? Was it just knowing the people for longer amounts of time, or was
I
it
think
something?
it was a bit of knowing the people longer, and I think it was just being a little bit more comfortable in my own skin and just embracing who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Because in high school, I had friends. I didn't have a lot of friends, but I had friends. But I didn't really hang out with anyone. Like, I would go to school and then come home and then do my own thing. I was a very independent person. And that might come down to just, I'm a military kid, and so I moved a lot, so I didn't have a lot of long-term friends versus a lot of people I knew in high school. A lot of them had, like, long-term friends. But I didn't put myself out there as much. And I think being here at college, being able to be with my friends 24/7 and actually hanging out and doing things let me be more of myself and be easier putting myself out there, especially when it comes to shows and just being out of my shell. It was a lot easier because I was doing things. I was out. I was being myself more often instead of just going back to my room and hiding away from the world.
I feel that.
Yeah, I was the complete opposite. Outside every day.
Yeah.
My friends, it was bad. It was crazy.
How was it bad?
Cause it was to the point I was even doing my schoolwork.
Yeah, that's not
So
good.
that's it.
Can't do that, bro. Listen, everybody listening, stay in school.
Stay in school.
Do your work.
Eat your vitamins.
Eat your vitamins. Say your prayers. And you'll be all right.
Get an education.
Education.
Stay in school.
Isn't your camera back there?
Get an education. Stay in school. All right. Put the camera on me right here. All right. Get an education. Stay in school.
I don't know
All
what
right.
we're doing.
Your mama loves you. Thank you.
See, his camera's meant to be right there. I don't know why you can't.
And your
my
dad loves
camera.
you.
And
Hopefully.
your dad, hey, camera back over here. Hey, no,
There you
me
go.
brother,
See?
me brother, me brother,
Right
me
there.
brother,
Right
me
there.
brother, me brother,
Right
me
there.
brother. Hey,
Right there.
your parents love you.
Yep.
Well, you know,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
What he
Yeah.
said. Parents love you.
Parents love you.
Stay in school.
Stay at school.
Get your education.
Get your
Because if you don't
education.
get your education,
And-
Education.
education.
Be
It's
yourself.
education.
Education.
Okay.
Because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to fulfill your dream.
Exactly.
I mean,
know?
I'm not gonna argue that right now.
I mean, okay.
We're not going to advocate for these kids not to stay in school.
I
Because
mean,
they,
stay in school.
Stay in school.
It's better to have the education and
Yes.
go into what you want to do than not have the education trying to go into do what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what we mean. Stay in school, get your education, and have that education, and do what you want to do with your life.
So your life will be easier.
Exactly.
Less work for you.
Facts.
Who doesn't love less work?
I love that. I love that.
Looking at the camera, that's crazy.
And
But-
get out of your shells, people.
Yes,
Be
bro.
yourself.
Talk to
Okay?
people, man. Go around, talk to people. Get
I feel
to
like
know
that's
people,
like
bro.
the best.
Exactly.
I feel like that's how you get jobs nowadays. Like if you're entering this sort of field.
Really,
you know,
it
like,
really is. A lot of acting is really knowing people and just putting yourself out there.
Exactly. And talking to people. If you don't
Yeah.
talk to
If
somebody,
you don't talk. You gotta learn
who's
to talk
gonna
to
like,
people.
bro?
Who's
you
gonna-
gotta
who's gonna
talk-
book you?
Exactly.
Even in life, you just got to learn to talk to people. It can be hard, but like, it opens so many doors.
That's why I look for like retail jobs or like, server jobs because
Yeah.
it's like you gotta talk to people. You never know who you gonna meet.
Yeah.
You can be serving.
Certain man.
No, what? I was gonna say something. I had in my Denzel Washington. Yes.
Yeah, you can meet Denzel Washington. You can meet
The Rock.
The Rock.
If you smell, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that in front of him one day. I'm telling you.
But I feel like you got to know what to say too. You can't just pull up and be like, "Yo, put me in a movie." You know.
I mean, yeah, true,
course
true. You
not,
gotta like introduce
bro.
yourself. You know, don't like be like, "Yo, Denzel, let me be in your next movie, Denzel. Come on, man."
Yeah.
You can't just do that. You can be like, "Hello, Denzel Washington. I'm also an actor. It's nice to meet you. You're an inspiration." You know.
Versus asking for an opportunity, ask for advice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ask for advice.
Do you have any advice for an upcoming actor? And be like, yeah, I got some advice for you.
Because I feel like actors, like big
Here's
time
my agent.
actors, are sometimes like, just they're always willing to like tell you something that they would have had that they wish they learned.
Yes,
You know?
this is true.
Of course.
Especially if they're nice. If they're nice and big time, they'll always take time to talk to younger actors and give advice.
I'm trying to be a very giving person when I become successful in this business.
Exactly.
Very-
That's also a nice way that people would want to work with you. If they know you work well with younger actors, it even opens more doors.
Of course. I wanna
Tristan,
be-
have you ever experienced where like, I don't know if you've ever like done a show where like maybe an actor on the show was like not like higher tier of some sort, and they were kind of just big gaming it, like they felt like, oh, you were below me because I have this role and you don't, you know? And how
I definitely have. I can't remember details, but I have had that experience, and it doesn't feel good. I mean, those people eventually they'll learn that they're not all that. You know, they'll eventually do a project where someone is better than them, because there's always in acting. There's always someone better than you. It doesn't
course,
matter. There's
100%.
always someone better.
But that
or you
should
should
be-
always imagine there's someone better.
yeah, and it should always be a
Yeah.
point where it's like, okay, I know they're better than me, but what can I do to improve myself?
Exactly.
You know?
Or
But you shouldn't compare yourself. You know, you're not gonna act this exact same way as them. They might be really good at this one thing, but you might be really good at this other thing that they're not good at.
You're not gonna be the next Denzel. You're gonna be the next you.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm saying.
And the next you is not gonna be the guy down the street. It's not gonna be the guy down the road. It's gonna be you.
that's what I like to say a lot is like with people, it's like if like I have this gift, like there's certain people who don't have this gift. I have this gift of entertaining people. There's certain people who can't do that. Like there's certain people who's gonna go up there and freeze up. I have this gift where I can keep you hopefully I can keep you entertained. If I don't get
Yeah.
nervous, I can keep you entertained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like a lot of us, like I'm not even gonna use a basketball player as an example because like basketball players get opportunities to like be on films too. But like even something like that, it's like I feel
mean,
like
LeBron got the opportunity. Do I think he needed the opportunity? That's another question. But
But that's King James.
that's King James, bro.
I mean, it's King
LeBron.
James on the
That's-
court.
that's
I don't know
GOAT.
about behind the camera.
But
That's the greatest of all
That's my
time.
sunshine.
Oh.
Been waiting for that
So
sunshine.
you're saying he's the greatest of all time, yet who's on your sweater?
Mm.
right,
Put the camera on his sweater.
All right.
Put the camera on his sweater. What he said? Who that?
Bro,
Who that? That's Jordan.
You know who the greatest of all time? Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Michael
but
Jordan.
LeBron James is the Jordan of our generation.
That's also true. It's also of that debate. Also is
That's
like,
but that's what
Jordan was
pisses-
great in his time, but would he be as great now? Probably not.
But that's what pisses me off. When people have this argument, oh, who's better, LeBron James and Jordan? Bro, they're not playing in the same time. We're talking about Jordan is the greatest of all time. Jordan made basketball, like, big.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
he did.
Yes.
He's a GOAT for sure.
Yes, he's the greatest of all time. Like, let's not even doubt that. But LeBron James
Is also a GOAT.
is also a GOAT and will go down as also the greatest of all time because he's still in the league and he's still playing. Now, I don't know who'd win in a one-on-one, LeBron or Michael Jordan, but like the conversation at the end of the day is they're both.
I
It
mean,
shouldn't be.
my money's on Jordan because I think he's got the hops over LeBron.
I feel like it's a thing like instead of like I guess like, but we do this all the time and it's no one's fault. Instead of like comparing them, let's just be like, yo, they're both great at what they do.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure there's something Jordan can do that LeBron can't do.
yeah,
Or
and
there's
vice
something-
versa.
and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So let's just put them in the fact that they're both the greatest. They're both the greatest to ever touch the court.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Kobe and Shaq, all of them.
But if they
Oh,
won
I don't know
on one,
about Shaq. That is,
MJ's winning every time. But anyway,
Bro, you see what
so-
he just
so-
did, right? We just
so-
said let's not compare, but
So,
he's like,
so speaking of athletes in movies, you know, we just talked about wrestlers
In
switching
movies.
over to movies.
Yeah.
So let me know your opinion. I want to understand what's your take on like athletes going into acting, you know, and potential, and you know, we could include wrestlers in there because
Yeah.
they technically are athletes
and I
as
got
well.
actually I got a question after that. When you finish answering that question, I got a question after that.
That's
too.
what we do. That's what we do.
Word. Speak up, boy.
Wow.
okay, boy. I think I enjoy seeing athletes try their hands at other things. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it doesn't work at all. But that's okay. It's nice to see athletes try and seeing people try to expand what they can do because they're not going to be able to be athletes forever. They're not going to be able to play at that elite level forever. So if they can do another thing, that's great because then they can still be seen. We all still love and appreciate them, and they can be doing another thing. They can still make money for themselves, and it's definitely a viable thing to do. Like if Tom Brady wanted to be in a movie, that would be cool. Would he be able to get any movie? Probably not. But
Yeah.
Tom Brady's in a movie.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You know,
Word.
I got this question because we all know Dwayne the Rock Johnson, one of my favorite actors of all, my favorite actor of all time. He went from
Final boss.
Final boss. He went from WWE to acting, and he got so much hate for it because it's like to the fans, it looked like he sold out.
Well,
but
yes.
but my thing is like,
And it wasn't common, all that common back then.
huh? What do you mean? Oh yeah.
And he was still young when that's the other thing. It's not like he was at the tail end of his career, you know, trying to do other things. He was somewhat young. He'd only been in the business for maybe 8 years, not even 10 yet, when he went and did Scorpion King.
Yeah, but my thing is like, do you want this man to be like
Terrible movie, but
Wow. Do you want this man to be like 50 still fighting in the ring? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he was just chasing, because that was one of his dreams, he said. He said being an actor was one of his dreams. So he was just chasing his dream of being an actor. And now look at him. He's one of the biggest stars in the world. So my thing is like,
he is.
how,
Is he one of the best actors in the world? That's debatable.
yo, The Rock is
We
gonna,
could have a whole conversation about this because I feel the exact look.
I feel like The Rock
Look,
is
I
like-
love The Rock.
Let me tell you why.
I do.
I love The Rock. Let me tell you why I love The Rock so much. And I'm gonna tell you,
And
it's the same thing with
he
50
can
Cent.
act.
You know what, Tristan? I want to know your opinion. Do you feel The Rock has range in his acting? Like,
Yo,
from the
hold up,
2000s
wait.
No. Let him
wait,
answer the question
hold
first.
on.
Let him answer the
Hold
question.
on.
Do you
Before
feel like
hold on.
he
Before you
has
answer,
range?
before you answer, Rock, wait, put the camera on my face real quick, please. Put the face. Yeah, listen, Rock. It's not me talking crap. It's Adrian and Tristan. If you're gonna rock bottom anyone through a table, these two right here, I'm not saying nothing. You are my favorite actor, my favorite WWE superstar of all time. I love you, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's these two right here. You're gonna rock bottom. Love you.
I didn't say anything bad about him yet.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah.
yet.
So
Yes.
do you feel The Rock has range? Because I feel like after the 2010s, when he started doing movies, then he just became a big action hero, and he hasn't
His range is limited. It's there, but it's very limited because a lot of times,
How do you feel you can improve on range? Finish what you were saying, but I want to know what
Okay.
you feel you can
a lot of
improve on.
times he plays himself a lot, which is not a bad thing. I mean, he makes money, a ton of money, basically going into a movie and playing The Rock. But he can play a character that's not him, but still also having the him. Like in Jumanji, it's almost like he's playing The Rock, but he's not. And that's one of those things that makes those movies funny.
But continue. I'm sorry.
Is his range in that his comedic range is great.
Yeah.
He has range and he can be comedic, he can be serious, he can be not serious. I don't know if he can be scary. I haven't really seen him in a horror. I don't see him in like the horror realm. Like I don't know if that's something he can do because it's like, oh, it's The Rock. That's not scary.
But you also have to look at the thing is like the Hollywood is probably typecasting him
That's the other thing. He's
He
getting
don't need to be
typecasted.
typecast. He got his own company.
It don't matter, bro. The way bro, because at the end of the day, it's like he could have the final say, but he doesn't really have the final say of what goes on
Yeah.
the screen. You know what I'm saying?
He's the final boss.
But the thing is, in this business, you get typecasted a lot. So
But-
they probably typecast him as okay.
But what
a
he
big man.
does, what his range is, he is good in his range.
His range is good.
He's not the best, but he is good.
He's good.
Like he
I'm
was
not
great.
saying I can outperform The Rock. I just feel
Yeah.
like he doesn't really have that big of range.
No, he doesn't. He does not. This is true. But he has some range.
What do you mean by range? What do you guys mean by when you say range? What do you mean by range? Like
I feel like he can't
There are-
act past the big action hero that wins all the time.
okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I was watching the game plan yesterday. If you watch
Look, Dwayne, I love the game plan.
Love the game
I
plan.
love you in it.
Game
That's one of my
plan.
favorite
He's hilarious.
of your movies. Because you had range.
I'll say this. When it comes to comedy and action, he's great. He can be serious and funny.
but
Outside of that
sad.
realm,
Okay, you know what? Now I see it. The sad part. Okay, I can see that.
I don't know. He hasn't had a lot of opportunity to do those roles. This is true.
Yeah, of course.
But I saw him in Shazam. Not Shazam.
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Not his best work. Trying to be that serious of a character didn't come off the greatest.
What's your least favorite Rock movie?
Maybe Rampage.
That's fair.
I low-key liked it.
I mean,
I
Rampage
liked
wasn't
it.
bad. I've only seen it once.
Tristan,
Scorpion
I wanna
King,
know-
I don't know.
I want to know, like, so we talk about range, right?
Yes.
How
How do you improve it?
how do you improve it from your standpoint? How do you feel like you've improved your own range, and how do you feel that you could give somebody like say like, oh, this is how you can improve it or go about improving it?
Listen,
Well,
Dwayne.
It can come down to a lot of things. You could improve it a lot of ways. You can do it whether in my case it's just learning and just doing it over and over again. And it also comes down to knowing what your strengths are and getting those as good as you can, but also still improving your weaknesses. Because if, say, you're really good at being funny, you're not so great at being serious, know that still, like, work on being funny, but you want to put a lot more work into being serious and trying to master on, like, really taking everything down in tone and making sure people listen, have some gravitas, listen to what you want to say.
Of course.
Like a lot of the more powerful movie speeches.
I'm invested.
A lot of the powerful movie speeches, you feel powerful because of how they're doing it. Like for Denzel, you can feel a lot of the power in Denzel's voice when he speaks, when he acts. And if you can take that, watch a lot of it. Also, watch what other actors do. Watch other. If you're really good at comedy, watch a lot of serious dramas. Watch stuff that you can see other actors being serious, other actors doing what you want to be able to do, and that's how you basically
Better yourself. You just better your career, man.
Yeah.
Just learn something different.
But it takes a lot of work. It takes dedication. It doesn't just happen overnight.
Because you do not want to be typecasted. No one wants to be typecast.
No, but you will be.
You will be, but you don't want to.
You don't
like
want
Kevin
to.
Hart. I feel like Kevin Hart's typecasted, but he's not. Because he had one serious movie, and I was like, wow.
What was the serious
I feel-
movie?
It was
like
Fatherhood.
Yes.
Fatherhood. It was good. I'm
did
not
not
gonna
watch
lie.
that
Kevin Hart definitely showed out on himself for that
Kevin Hart is hilarious though.
one. Funniest guy
I
in the
think
world.
he's funny.
He's
I do
one of the
like.
greatest,
I do
funniest
like
comedians out
Fatherhood.
there.
I watched that.
Fatherhood was amazing. He did amazing.
I feel like when we talk about Dwayne,
Hugh Jackman, for example, has so much range as an actor. Like, he can do roles, as he did in Greatest Showman, where he could be goofy and singing in a musical, to roles in Wolverine, where he's the serious, depressed superhero. Like, if you've ever seen The Wolverine, he's very sad and depressed in that movie.
Love it. Yeah.
That's what makes him so compelling to watch.
But I feel like when we bring up like Dwayne talking about how he gets typecasted a lot because of like maybe his size or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at Dave Bautista. He's practically the same size as him.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. No,
But that's one of the reasons Dave
But he slimmed down a bit.
He slimmed down is because he was tired of being casted as that just big, bulky, strong guy.
But even when he was still getting very dramatic roles.
Yeah, and Batista has some range.
Oh.
Batista, I don't think
I feel like he's one of the best cases of like wrestlers transitioning into film.
Yes, I 100%
Like,
agree.
look, Rock made the way, but Batista lit the
Hulk,
fire.
Hulk made the way.
Hulk?
Hulk Hogan, remember?
I'm not giving no credit to Hulk Hogan.
My bad. Yeah, I'll take it back. My bad. Take it back. Take it back. Let's be going now.
Have
We're
you
back.
seen his movies?
My bad.
All I've seen is Rocky 3. That's the only movie that I know he's in.
No, you know what? I'm gonna be so honest. He did this movie. Oh my gosh.
Thunder in Paradise?
No, it was with the guy who was in Friday. You know who I'm talking
Ice
about?
Cube?
No.
Ice Cube Cat.
No, it was that movie he did in 1989. It was a wrestling movie, and it was like, I'm thinking about it now. It looked so like
When he played Thunder Lips.
I think so.
No, that's Rocky 3.
That's Rocky 3.
I will show you later. But it was this movie. It just looked
I
like
know what you're talking about.
it just like he tried so hard. It just like he looked like he was like
The villain was Zeus, right? The villain's name was Zeus.
yes,
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
think-
I can't think of the movie, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking about it right now. I think he just tried so hard in that movie. It's like,
See, but like,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like how do you try hard but not make it look like you're trying hard? Like that is the
That key.
Because it has to be
acting, my
unique.
friend.
You have to be.
And
It has
you
to be
have
like you're
to-
actually talking to somebody.
You have to look. You have to be real. That is. You just have to be real. You have to be genuine. You have to make it
Get to
seem
yourself.
Exactly.
Unless you have to do an
You
accent.
gotta act. You gotta be a person.
yeah.
course.
You can't just be
A
a
Muppet.
caricature. You have to be a person. Like, you have to be a person with dimension. That's all a lot of what we're learning in acting is being able to create a character in your mind that you have that character, you have every little detail about that person. So you're basically becoming another person. Still being you, because you can't, actually become another person. If someone has figured that secret out, please let me know.
Please, facts.
But it's just, you have to act real. Our acting teacher, Krasner, his thing is,
Real.
you gotta act like a child. If you watch children, they do whatever. They don't care. They will do whatever uninhibited.
Of course.
They're great actors because they just do. A lot of acting is just do it.
Do you feel like you
Just do it.
needed to be in touch more with yourself and know yourself more so that you can better understand the roles that you've taken on?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. You definitely need to have a good understanding of yourself and what you as yourself are good at, not good at. What you as yourself can handle, like mentally. Like, you don't want to do roles that you can't, that's not going to be good for your mental health. You shouldn't do that. You should do roles that you can do healthily. And you also shouldn't, method acting, good or bad, gets a lot of heat because
We're using wrestling terms in here. It gets a lot of heat. Yep.
What's your definition of method acting?
for me, method acting is just absolutely becoming that character and not being yourself at all. For instance, the guy who played Lincoln, what's his name?
Who?
The Lincoln movie, I forget his name. But on set, he would want people to call him Mr. Lincoln. He didn't want to be called by his actor name. He wanted to be called by his character name.
Uh-huh.
He was becoming that person. And if you do that too much, to too much of a degree, it becomes unhealthy. It becomes not good for you. It becomes not good for the people around you.
You just need to know when to shut it off.
Exactly.
If you don't know how to shut it off, there's a problem.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you're playing a movie, if we're doing a movie about Will Smith's life and I get the main character is Will Smith, obviously I'm gonna go to Will Smith, be like, yo, what's going on in your life? What's going on in your life? Let me know.
Yeah,
Give
tell
me
me
some
about you.
insight.
Tell
Tell
me
me some
about
insight
you.
about you, so I can take that, imply that, and be Will Smith. But I'm not gonna walk around and be like, call me Will Smith, call me Smith, call me Mr. Smith. Like, nah.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
I'll never forget that.
Look, it was funny. I'm
It was
just saying.
hilarious.
Even Chris Rock. Speaking of Chris Rock,
And that's another level of professionalism right there.
Oh my
You're getting
gosh.
slapped on stage and you don't slap him back. Like, look, I'm not slapping him back.
What?
I'm not
Bro,
slapping
I'm like,
And,
oh.
and Will Smith slapping him shows a lack of professionalism. Is like,
Exactly.
take the joke. You might not like it, but if you don't like it, have the
Go
beef.
up to him in private.
Yeah, go have the beef after the show.
No, you know what pissed me off, bro? He laughed. He laughed. On the camera, he laughed, looked at his wife, walked up there. Like,
Yeah,
no,
bro. It's a case of you found it funny, your girl didn't. Now you got to do something.
Exactly. It's like
Or
you
else
said.
you'll be sleeping on the couch.
Exactly. Sleep on the couch. The thing is, at the end of the day, after the show, hey yo, I didn't. He'd be lying anyway. But hey yo, I didn't like the joke you made. That was
But
kind of
yeah,
disrespectful. I need you to
like-
apologize to my wife.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
that
pretty sure
can-
Chris Rock is an understanding guy. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
he seems like the
That
kind of guy.
can. I'm so glad that Chris Rock didn't respond in that way because that could have ruined the entire Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
how
I mean-
if you're acting on stage, like that could ruin a show.
Exactly.
You know, like
That's
something
why.
that people have worked so hard to do. If you just like immediately have that like you're ruining the entire night.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know, you're ruining the entire day.
Yeah, 100%.
You could just tell he was just like, it's not like he was hurt. It's just like a thing like, all right, what do I do after this? What do I say?
Yeah.
What do I have to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was gonna
What
say
do you-
something.
What do you guys feel like you should do in those types of situations?
Don't react. Don't react.
if you get slapped,
just-
Sue.
Let's say
It's gonna
let's say
take a
you're
lot
in a
for me.
performance. You're in a performance.
I mean, okay.
It's planned that you get hit, but
Yes.
you rehearsed it in a way where you don't actually get hit. But on stage, opening night, they make full contact.
They make full contact.
and you don't get knocked out.
You don't get knocked out, and it was planned. You continue the scene, after the scene or after the show. You go up to the person and be like, "Hey, you actually hit me. Is it just nerves, or do we need to like reblock this? Because I don't want to go home every night with a black eye." So, like, and you also want to make sure, did you do it on purpose? Like, were you actually trying to hit me? Because like, if we have some beef right now, let's solve this beef. But if it was an accident and they just had nerves and just like in the heat of the moment they like messed up, then that's easy to solve. You're like, all right, what happened? Are you okay? Like, are we good? Like, was it just heat of the moment kind of thing? And if so, how do we like stop that from happening next time?
Yeah, I like that.
But if a random audience member comes up and hits me, I might be throwing hands back.
I'm not. I'm finna be like,
Yeah,
my hands back, bro.
yeah.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I would get too much conviction. I wouldn't be able.
I
I'd give him a hug.
I might just have to
give him a
spear a boy.
I'd give him a hug. I'd be like, "Yo, what's wrong? Why you hitting me, bro?"
I might just
I'll just show people how good of a person. Like, you good, bro? That's cool, bro. You know I love you, bro. That's
Show
cool.
him how good God is.
Yeah,
You know,
word.
it's a representation.
The man
I give him a
upstairs.
hug. Talk to me, like when you talked about range and having the enough mental capacity for
Yes.
like certain roles. When it comes to mental health and acting, how do you not burn out? Like, how
That's a
do you
tough one.
manage that? Because you're
It's-
doing a lot of shows. You're doing,
Yeah.
you're probably doing like 2 shows a year, you know, or maybe 2 shows
2 shows a
in,
year
in
and
6 months.
yeah,
you know,
and that's
how do
just
you not?
in school. And on top of that, I've done film project.
Yeah.
I've done other things. You got classes,
Mm-hmm.
and even in the real world, you have a project. You have a little break, then you have another project. It's a matter of when you have the time to relax, you fully turn off your acting brain. Just turn it off. Just let yourself relax. Let yourself be. That way, you don't
Burn
and-
out.
Yes, you want to practice at home or whatever, but like, don't practice to the point of there. Like, practice to what you want to practice, but don't over practice. Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Do it like, say you want to practice your monologue for like an hour. Practice for an hour. No more monologue. Take a break. Relax your brain. Because it is very easy in the acting world to mentally tax yourself out, because there are some things, depending on your role, that can be very mentally taxing. And, you know, like for the character Ronnie, I had to play, I had to tap into being bullied as a kid. And that's not necessarily the most healthy thing to do on the brain. You know, it brings back a lot of memories. It brings back a lot of not so great feelings. So, like, I'll use it for when I have to use it, but when I don't have to use it, I shut it off and I just remind myself of things that make me happy, remind myself of all my friends and the people that care about me. So I know that even when I have to go to that uncomfortable space, it won't break me. It won't, it won't be as uncomfortable as if I'm just going into it with nothing and just continuously and never turning it off.
Yeah.
Because a lot of being an actor is going to those places that make you uncomfortable. And a lot of great acting does come from going to those places that make you uncomfortable. But you want to be able to do it and not hurt yourself mentally doing it. Like, if it's trauma that you haven't healed from, do not, and in any circumstances, go there.
But like, I want to add on to that actually with Hairspray because it's about segregation. And like, there's this song we have.
Hairspray next week.
Next week.
Pop
Oh,
out.
Pop out.
Please.
Pop out.
April
3rd, 4th, and 5th. Pop out.
Thursday,
Pop out.
Friday, Saturday. There's 2 performances on Saturday.
Pop out.
Yes.
So
Show up.
with Hairspray, it's like there's a scene where like all the people of color are together, and like I guess it's the things like I think about it now. It's like I gotta put myself in a position. Okay, how did those people back in the 60s feel like? What were those people of color in the 60s feeling like when they couldn't be on TV where it only said white bathrooms only or white water fountains only? It's basically a thing like you have to like, all right, put yourself in that predicament. So like when we were like doing this song, like we did it the night before last night, we did it. And then our director said, yo, he needs like if we're in church. So the next night, like he needed like we're in church because this is a song like, yo, we're trying to break through. We're trying to.
What kind of church?
I'm not saying that.
What you trying to say, Tristan?
No, he
Yo, you
he
trying to
didn't,
start problems here,
no,
bro?
no, he didn't say what he just said. He just said, he
Okay.
didn't say anything. He just said
Okay,
he wanted us to
okay.
be like we're in
Yeah,
church.
yeah, yeah.
That's all he
Tristan's
said.
trying to
So don't
start
try to switch up my words, get me in trouble. Don't try to get me in
No, I was
trouble.
about to get myself in trouble.
He just said that he wants us to be in church. Like he needs like that. Like yo. So like obviously obviously me, where I go with that. So I'm like yo. So then the next day we're singing that song, and Charles is hyping me up. So I'm like yo, we got to do this like we've been like, because honestly, even to this day, like we say this all the time, racism is never gonna stop. Like it's always gonna be a thing. I feel like racism is always gonna be a thing. That's one thing that will never.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, it's always gonna be a thing, and it's never gonna stop because there's some people who grew up racist. It's not even like they woke up with
and
it.
it's people who are also just ignorant.
Yeah.
Exactly, they're just not willing to listen. So it's like racism will always be a thing.
Not willing to see past it.
Exactly. So it's a thing that we have to look at this like, okay, bro, racism is always going to be a thing, and we're still like, even people of color, we're still fighting, not fighting to get our rights, but sometimes we still have to fight. Sometimes we have to fight. So it's as a things like we have to put ourselves in a position where it's like, yo, we're actually being separated, we're actually being called names, because even like when they're like, there's this scene, they're calling the people of color special ed, or they're calling us names. Like I have to remember myself, yo, this is not real. This is acting. They're not actually calling you this. They're calling a character that. But sometimes, like, in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm going to go over there and punch him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not him, but, whoever says the line. Why am I, like, acting throwing shade? I love everyone. Don't worry. I know it's acting, but it's like a thing. Like, sometimes I have to remember, like, yo.
You're in the moment. And
in the moment. Exactly. It's being in the moment sometimes. Sometimes you're in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get in the moment and it's like, you actually think, like, they're dissing, but, like, that's just their role and character. So it's definitely a thing is you have to put yourself in that position. You know what I'm saying? But I love everyone. Don't worry. I'm not fighting nobody. I love everybody.
That's fire. Once again.
And you have to
Hairspray.
separate the character from the actor as well.
Exactly. 100%.
You have to know.
Because he's not calling you that. He's just
Exactly.
saying it. He has to say what's on the paper. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't say what's on the paper, you're going to get copyrighted. Or you're going to get in trouble for it. So he has to say what's on the paper. So it's definitely
There is some leeway.
There's
now.
some leeway.
There's some leeway
Of
of
course.
like, especially when it comes to older shows and stuff that have not the greatest terminology of some very racist things. We can modernize it, make it less racist.
Of course.
But once again, Hairspray. April what?
3rd,
April
4th,
3rd?
and 5th. Get
What?
your tickets.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next
What?
week.
Get your tickets.
What?
Pop out.
What?
Pull up.
What?
Get lit.
What? Hairspray.
Learn the history
What?
of segregation.
What?
Get right.
What?
Sing the songs.
What?
You can't stop the beat.
What?
Mama, I'm a big girl now.
What?
Run and tell that.
What?
I know where I've been.
What?
3 apple juices.
What?
4 apple juices.
What?
6 apple juices.
What?
I'm not thirsty.
Ah.
Adrian.
And that's the
Bottom line. Because Stone Cold
Cold
said
says
so.
so.
Okay. So, last few minutes for the show. Quick quick questions, lightning round. Don't
Lightning
even
round.
think about him.
Okay.
Favorite wrestler?
CM.
Favorite wrestler?
CM Punk. CM Punk.
Movie.
Favorite movie. Oh.
Quick, Tristan.
Rocky 2.
Favorite actor.
Yep.
Robin Williams.
Favorite
favorite
artist.
song?
Yeah, song.
21 Guns. Green
Favorite
Day.
show?
Favorite show. House MD.
Favorite songs.
You already asked me that.
Favorite artist.
Green Day.
Favorite person at 5 Times College.
No, don't answer
Yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Don't answer that.
Answer it.
Jeff Kramer.
Ah.
My
Okay.
wonderful-
Favorite WWE pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell.
Least favorite WWE superstar.
Like from any era.
Yeah.
Quick.
I'm thick.
Quick.
There's a lot of them that I don't think.
You gotta go.
Can't
Go.
think.
Gotta go.
JBL.
Okay.
Least favorite. Damn, that's pretty good. Least favorite female WWE superstar.
AJ Lee.
Wow.
Oh. No, we're not even gonna get. No.
least
We can't no more.
Least favorite female WWE superstar. Well, you already said it. AJ Lee, right? AJ Lee was your least favorite.
No, AJ Lee's my favorite.
Okay, what's your least favorite?
Oh.
My least favorite?
Yeah, female. I don't know why you hate JBL. JBL's fine.
I have beef with
racist.
JBL.
He's racist.
I have beef with him in his feud with Rey Mysterio. My least favorite female,
Quick.
Sunny.
Sunny.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. So we gotta do the
The verse.
quotes.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
All
got-
right, guys.
I don't got my quote, but
Oh, you
I'm
don't?
coming up with something, though.
Quote by Demi. All right, guys, and Tristan.
Bible quote?
We like to do this thing at the end of the podcast where me and Demetrius likes to give a quote, motivational quote. I like to give a verse out of the Bible, New Testament or Old Testament, and it's to offer a little insight, offer a little help. Maybe you need to hear this for the day. Maybe you need to hear this for the week. So, Demetrius, you want to
Yeah.
go first?
Oh.
You talk about your John 3:16.
Don't
With Austin 3:16.
Don't say it.
Said I just whooped your butt.
Okay.
I wish
And
they had the
that's-
camera on Adrian's face. Adrian's heart dropped. Adrian was like,
Hey, I've been on the radio before, boys.
no, I didn't say that word.
Another thing that's
No,
great
let's
for
not talk
acting, being on radio.
Adrian was like,
Demetrius, you want to go first?
listen, Wagwan my youth. Listen. I always say follow your dreams. I need to stop saying it. Well, no, I'm not gonna stop saying that because always follow your dreams. But don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let people ruin your day, bro. Don't let people ruin you. That's what people are meant for. They're gonna ruin your day. There's a lot of people who just here to ruin your day. Not okay, that sounds so bad. They're not here just to ruin your day, but there's a lot of people who like intentionally want to make you feel bad, intentionally want to ruin your day. Don't let people ruin your day, man. Follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow your heart, and I keep saying that all the time, but honestly, it's the facts. Follow your dreams, follow your passion, follow your heart. You can't like what else can you do, man? If you do what makes you happy, what else? What you're not doing nothing wrong, man. Come on now, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Adrian Alonso the 15th. Yo, what's your verse of the day, boy?
So my verse
15th.
comes from the 15th. No, I'm lying. My verse comes from Ephesians 4, chapter 2.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2.
Yeah, man.
With all lowness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love. Essentially, it's saying, look, if you got someone who's a little low, you got someone who's sad right now, who's a little depressed, just give them a hug. Maybe they don't even want to talk. Maybe they don't even want to like listen to what you got to say. Maybe they just want a hug. Maybe they just want somebody's shoulder to cry on. And maybe they just, I know, see. Maybe they just need someone there with them at that moment, you know? So be that person for them. And when they're ready, you spread the gospel. But thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. It has been your host, Adrian Alonso, with
And your
my
boy,
co-host,
Michi. I'm hosting next week's episode.
I had chest day. But, yes.
Tristan, come in this frame. Come in this frame, Tristan. Come in this frame. Tristan.
Okay.
Pull up in this frame right here, Tristan.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you guys.
The WWE fans, we're WWE fans. Holla.
And
We love
we'll
ya.
see you guys
We'll see you. Thank you guys so much.
in the next